Well, what is happening here? And you may wonder, what did the faith community do in Canada on Canada Day? Well, you're seeing what's gone on in Calgary with a whole group of different churches and community groups. And here on the stage for the last 13 hours, people coast to coast, people who represent charities, churches, agencies, have been praying for Canada. It's a beautiful gathering, Maggie. You know, one of the very important things about Canada's founding was the time when Sir Leonard Tilley, one of the fathers of Confederation, opened his Bible and read Psalm 72. I encourage you to read that psalm today on Canada Day. And he imagined a Canada that would be like Psalm 72, where there's a beautiful sense of God's wisdom and care being given to the leaders of the nation, and that the nation would flourish. I feel we live in that, don't you? We have a gorgeous country. We have peace. We have security. We have the blessings of God. And I can't help but think that people who have prayed for decades and decades for this nation are part of the reason we have the peace we have. And so here you can see what's gone on all day today as people have gathered together on the lawn here at the historic Fort Henry to pray for Canada, at this very symbolic location of protection for Canada. These are the highlights that have been going on in prayer over the last 13 hours. Take a look.
And true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. And God keep our land glorious and free. And oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. And oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
River of life coming from the throne. We ask you, oh God, on this night, after the day is done, let it be said that the pen has been lifted and the ink is dried, and I have written a new chapter in the history of Canada.
Aguego, ongwe shonha, naget nigura. Welcome, people. Let's come together with one mind. Tejite ganaro watro. Ne sungwaya diso. Tejite wadorato. Ragani gana stato. Tejite wadorato.
Mayor Patterson, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Thank you, Chief. On behalf of the City of Kingston, we want to thank you for your words and want to acknowledge your presence and that the history of Canada really does extend far beyond 150 years. Certainly, we want to express regret for the mistakes and the sins of the past, but appreciate your words about moving forward. And I can tell you that as a city, that has been one of our priorities as we celebrate Canada's 150th this year, has been moving forward in partnership. in building relationship. And later today, when we have our Canada Day parade going through the downtown, we will have Indigenous leaders marching at the front of the parade in recognition that you are the original peoples of this land. We honor you.